Live long and prosper. I want to talk to you about how we see one another. In certain cultures, people greet each other with a little bow, and their hands sometimes are pressed together like this in prayer position. This happens in Japan. They bow and they do that. They do it in India as well. And it's meant to convey that one acknowledges the divinity in the other person. In our culture, we greet each other by shaking hands, which is a gesture meant to convey this cheery thought, well, see, I'm not holding a weapon. The first way seems to be a little bit more eternal in nature and thinking when you meet somebody. Personally, I like to walk down the street and remind myself that each and every person that I meet or see is a divine origin. Created by God, they are on a journey that is unique to them, profound. Maybe it's tragic, maybe it's joyous, but to them it is immensely important. Isn't your life immensely important to you? Personally, though, I am partial to Mr. Spock's form of greeting, live long and prosper. In the TV series Star Trek, the greeting of Mr. Spock was an ad-lib by Leonard Nimoy, who was a devout Jew. Live long and prosper. It's a Jewish benediction given by the rabbi at the end of the worship services. The hand gesture is the Hebrew letter Shin, which begins the word Shaddai, which was one of God's sacred names. El Shaddai, which a lot of people have heard of, means God Almighty. Live long and prosper. You know, that is actually the fifth commandment, which is a commandment with a promise to it. In Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 16, it says, honor your father and your mother as the Lord your God commanded you, that your days may be prolonged, that's live long, and that it may go well with you, prosper in the land which the Lord your God gives you. The hand gesture is the hand with a wide spread between the ring finger and the middle finger, and that is the sign for it. This is the ancient hand sign of the Kohanim, that is the priests in the temple. It is symbolic of divine immanence and was used by the priests when they would pronounce a priestly benediction or blessing to the congregation, and it is still part of the Jewish service today. This Jewish ritual was popularized by the Star Trek show back in 1967. Leonard Nimoy, who portrayed the original Vulcan, Mr. Spock, he got his first acting jobs in the Yiddish theater, and he was a Baal Koreh, that is, he was a Torah reader at the synagogue. So when I was thinking about it, not just a mindless, senseless human being, and I encounter people in life, I like to acknowledge the spark of divinity in the people I meet. And when I do, I feel better. You know, life is less threatening then. I'm more inclined to be open and loving. I also acknowledge the divinity in myself as one of Jesus' disciples. Now, I want you to try this. You might just sense the Spirit of Jesus in yourselves. Also, if you are a gun-toting hombre or hombress in the jungle of life, you might be more inclined to leave the safety on. Just Jack saying, live long and prosper.